What's up, Nintendo fans? Super Boyo coming at you once again. And as we know, Nintendo Direct is indeed tomorrow. And in case they make any announcements about Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch, I have come up with a list of my personal top 10 characters who should be on who I would like to see on the main roster. Keep in mind that this is just my own solely personal opinion, and I don't really expect most of these characters to make it on to the main roster. Basically what this is who I'd like to see. I mean, I'm not really predicting who Nintendo will select to put in this game, or who they can select. This is just what I'd like to see, possible or not. I believe that a lot of things may seem unlikely. However, I also believe that nothing is impossible, because that's what my grandma told me as a kid. Anyway. On to the list. Coming at number 10, we have Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. I'm pretty sure Disney and Nintendo have pretty good relations, because I've seen Nintendo commercials on Disney Channel before. And I'm sure they love to have Ralph in their game, because, you know, Ralph, he's a big, strong, muscular guy, and he had a really good movie, and they're coming out with a second movie later this year. I think it's coming in fall. And yeah, I was a big fan of Wreck-It Ralph. And I would like to see a big, strong Disney character in Super Smash Bros. 5. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would like to see Ralph in Super Smash Bros. 5. Anyway, moving on to number 9, we have Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. There have been plenty of Mortal Kombat games on Nintendo systems. I was just at the store the other day, and I saw Mortal Kombat for Nintendo 64, so I'm sure they'd be happy to throw Scorpion into their game. Especially if they had Ryu in the previous game. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind putting Scorpion in as well. And I haven't really played Mortal Kombat very often, but yes, I would personally like to see Scorpion. Because he's a character for another fighting game, and they've done that before, so I'm sure they'll be more than happy to do it again. I swear, these fucking allergies, bro. Coming in at number 8 is Mickey Mouse. Once again, yes, I do know that Disney and Nintendo have very special relations, but I'm not sure if they'd not sure if they let Nintendo borrow their number one biggest character to put in Super Smash Bros. But if Mickey Mouse, however, does make it into Super Smash Bros. 5, then I would specifically like to see the version of him from the game Epic Mickey. I'm sure most of us remember the game Epic Mickey. Mickey and his paintbrush. I'm sure most of us have played Epic Mickey for the Wii. And if Disney is actually willing to let Nintendo borrow the mouse, who is basically the face of their company, then I would like to see the Epic Mickey version of Mickey Mouse in Smash Bros. 5. Coming in at number 7 is probably the most silliest entries on this list. Is SpongeBob SquarePants. God dang. Sorry I had to see that. Anyways, the reason I like SpongeBob to be in it is because, well, he's so damn famous that he should of course be a part of something big. And I'm not sure what the relations are between Nickelodeon and Nintendo. But yes, I would like to see SpongeBob in the upcoming game. I mean, say, like, who doesn't love SpongeBob? You know what I mean? Like who doesn't love SpongeBob? I mean, sure, it'd be kind of weird to just randomly throw him in the game. I mean, I doubt it's gonna happen, but I mean, I'm sure you'd make a lot of kids happy if you put SpongeBob into a Nintendo game. Especially since it's coming out with a new movie in 2020, but still, I doubt it's gonna happen. Because that's probably one of the most silliest entries on this list. Coming in at number 6 is actually an entry that actually makes sense. And coming in at number 6 is Toad. Now I know that Toad is like one of the characters that is often shoved off to the side when it comes to Mario games. But I mean, come on, dude. Like, we've had Mario, we've had Bowser, we had Peach, we had Luigi. So I mean, why not just throw in Toad? I guess it's because he's like not really a main character. I guess it's because he's a side character. But I think we had him in Mario Kart from Nintendo 64. I'm not really sure because I'm not really fond of that game. I only played Mario Kart in 64 once. But still, I really think Toad should be in Super Smash Bros., especially considering he had his own game. I believe it's called Toad's Treasure Hunt. So that's why I think Toad should make it into the main game, because he's never been in a Smash Bros. Game. And he's too often shoved off to the side, and I personally would like to see Toad in a Smash Bros. Game. Coming in at number 5 is Ryu. Now, of course we saw Ryu in the previous Smash Bros. Game, but he wasn't really on the main roster. He's a downloadable character, and here's where my opinion comes in on the game itself. I think it should be a deluxe version of Super Smash Bros., but not like a remake of the Wii U version, but like its own game, but it should be a deluxe version. And they should call it Super Smash Bros. Deluxe. And yeah, I think they should include all the downloadable characters from the Wii U version and make all the downloadable characters from the Wii U version put them on the main roster. And I think Ryu should be a character on the main roster because When I found out I couldn't play as him, I was actually pretty pissed off about that situation. So, yeah, of course. You can make a lot of fans happy if you put Ryu on the main roster. I mean, who doesn't love Street Fighter, am I right? Coming in at number 4 is Batman. Now, this may sound a little silly, but yes, I am a big Batman fan. I have, plenty of Batman comic books in my collection. Every time I go to the comic book store, I always gotta get Batman. And, I mean, hey, we've never seen a superhero in Smash Brothers, so why not promote a superhero? I mean, well, it's not very likely to happen because, I mean, because I think they're more likely to get a Marvel character than a DC character if, any characters that are superheroes make it into the big game. Any superhero characters. I think it's going to be Marvel because it's more popular, plus Marvel is owned by Disney and Disney has good relations with Nintendo, so I do think that if there's a superhero character, most likely will be from Marvel, not DC. I'm pretty sure DC belongs to Warner Brothers. But still, I'd like to see Batman in Smash Bros. 5 because, again, who doesn't love Batman? It's the same situation on SpongeBob. Who doesn't love Batman? I mean, I would like to see him in the game. Everybody's favorite crime-fighting detective was his partner Robin, although that would be a good tag team entry for the game, and like Ice Climbers, maybe we should put Batman and Robin together as a tag team entry. If by any chance, Batman does make it into the game, then it shouldn't just be Batman, it should be Batman and Robin. That just crossed my mind. Coming in at number 3 is the return of Mewtwo. And we haven't seen Mewtwo since, Super Smash Bros. Melee. And I would like to see Mewtwo once again. I had to go take care of something, and as I was saying, yes, Mewtwo. I mean, of course he should be in, because he is a legendary Pokemon in Generation 1. And they should make him a lot stronger if they do decide to put Mewtwo in Super Smash Bros. 5. I'm sure a lot of people will love to see Mewtwo return, because we haven't seen him since Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube, and yeah, if you want to make Pokemon fans happy, and then you should put Mewtwo into your game, Nintendo. I'm telling you. You should definitely return Mewtwo. I would just love that. Coming in at number 2 is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And the reason I say Sora is because I'm sure lots of fans of the Kingdom Hearts fan base, of course, will love to see Sora in Super Smash Bros. And especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out in 2018. I mean, why not celebrate by throwing Sora into Super Smash Bros. 5? I'm sure lots of Kingdom Hearts fans will buy Smash Bros. 5 if you put Sora in your game. Because, again, I mean, I'm sure Kingdom Hearts it's more popular than it used to be, but really, I mean, why not bring in Sora with his Keyblade? Just fighting off against characters like Marth and Link. And it sure would make for a good sword fight, because yeah, and of course his final smash would be like, you know when you're in a world and at the end he seals the keyhole? Well, yeah, his final smash would be, his, famous keyhole seal. You know, when he seals the keyhole at the end of each world. Whenever you complete a world in the Kingdom Hearts series. He like seals the keyhole to block the Heartless from coming into that world, and that should be his final smash. Is the keyhole seal, as I like to call it. And before I get to number one, here are a few honorable mentions. Ghirahim from Skyward Sword. Of course, Ghirahim will be a great entry. I mean, he has those little red things that he shoots at you, and he has a sword. And of course, he's already been in Hyrule Warriors, so I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't mind to throw in Ghirahim from Skyward Sword. And of course, he'd be a good match against Link, or maybe even Sheik. I'd like to see Ghirahim in Smash Bros. 5, because of course he is one of the best Zelda villains of all time. As you can tell, I'm a Zelda fan, because I'm wearing a Link hat, obviously. Coming at number 2 is the Incredible Hulk. Now, like I said, this is who Nintendo is likely to throw in if they were to throw in a superhero. It would probably be Incredible Hulk, because, I mean, who doesn't love Hulk? But, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, it's the same situation with Ralph, a big, strong Marvel character, just beating the crap out of everybody. I mean, Hulk would probably win a lot of tournaments. Man, that would just be awesome. My third and final entry for honorable mentions is Waluigi. And reason being is because, I mean, they have Wario in Super Smash Bros. So, I mean, why not just throw in Waluigi as well? Then you'd have both Mario's cousins. And coming in at number 1 is give it up for the legendary Super Saiyan himself, Goku. Yes! I would love to see Goku in Super Smash Bros. 5. It would be so fucking amazing, bro. I mean, he can even just go Super Saiyan. Probably even go up to Super Saiyan Blue. And just beat the crap out of every opponent at the speed of light. Man, I'm just a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I loved it ever since I started watching Dragon Ball Super. And of course, I think Goku would be a kick-ass fucking entry into Smash Bros. 5. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure he'd be way too overpowered to enter the game, but still. If he was, then of course, his famous final smash should be Kamehameha. I mean, I'm sure everybody can agree on that. Yes, I think it would be badass if they threw in Goku, but I honestly think that Goku would be way too overpowered. Of course, probably he'd probably be very popular if he didn't enter the game, and he'd probably be selected by a lot of characters. No, I mean, a lot of players, not characters. And so, yeah, I do think it is a good idea to throw in Goku, but I'm not really sure if that'd be possible because, well, of course they'd have to make a deal with Toei, and I'm not really sure if they'll let him use Goku or not. But still, it would be amazing if I saw Goku in Smash Bros. 5. I mean, I would just love to play as Goku. And that there is my top 10 list of who I'd like to see in Smash Bros. 5. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next video.